Hey everyone, I'm Annie G, and welcome to my channel where the scents are sweet and the reviews are spicy. Today we're not going to be spicy, today we're going to be soft babies. Because I want to talk about perfumes that are so genuinely beautiful and or have such a strong scent memory that they make me cry. They literally bring tears to my eyes. The scent memory or the association with some of the notes is so strong that they move me to tears. That is why I love perfume, is on one sniff, you're immediately transported to a specific place and time. And that memory is so specific and so clear and so powerful. And these are perfumes that really transport me and move me in a way that very few can. So I'm so excited to share these with you. Subscribe, all that good stuff. It means a lot to me. And let's talk about some perfumes that make me cry. First up, I feel like I've told this story several times, but the very first time I smelled Orphéon by Diptyque, I just immediately started bawling. Because something about the jasmine, powdery cedar vibe with the juniper, something about it just triggered my mom. Just triggered these memories of my mom and the perfume she would wear to church specifically, which she doesn't really remember, but we think was Eau de Calandre by Paco Rabanne. They don't smell anything alike. They smell nothing alike, but something about the notes in here just remind me of church with my mom, Catholic cathedral, and it just moves me so deeply. I mean, it was the strangest thing. I smelled it and I was like, oh, and then I just like wept. It just took me back to that routine that you did with your family and my mom who loved church and doing that thing with her and the incense in the church and the innocence. Then also at the same time, the longing for that and never being able to have it again, and the longing for those moments. Like, see, I'm gonna cry right now. I don't know I can't explain it, but it's so intensely powerful with this perfume and just the melancholy of it. It's a very cold feeling perfume, and I think that's part of it. It feels very melancholic. Melancholy and nostalgia are very similar in that way for me, and I just like long for my mom. I don't know. It's crazy. See, I was like, don't actually cry in this because that would be crazy, but it does it for me. So this is probably one of the most special perfumes for me because I can't get the original perfume that she wore. It doesn't exist anymore, but this gives me that same feeling and just transports me there and will be so special to me forever for that reason. So Orphéon by Diptyque is a very, very special perfume. Crazy. So I talk about my mom a lot on the channel, but I never talk about my dad. And I don't have it with me, but I don't need to have it with me to know exactly what it smells like. I can clock it on someone from across the room because people are out here still wearing Drakkar Noir, okay? And this was my dad's signature until I forced him to start wearing Bleu de Chanel, and then that became. But he was a Drakkar Noir guy, okay? And he wore it so well. It smelled so good on him. He is Greek and has this dark hair and blue eyes. And so the like aromatic, woody, kind of dark and scary vibe that it has, but still so elegant. Businessman. This perfume, Drakkar Noir, smells like waiting up for my dad to get home from a business trip. The garage door opening and then him coming home. I'd wait up until like 1 a.m. for him to get home, and then he'd be in his suit and he'd have it on and I'd give him a hug and he'd always bring me something. So I'd get a little present. Kind of smelled like cigarettes because at the time we smoked cigarettes or like cigar smoke. Ugh, I love Drakkar Noir. I love Drakkar Noir. Honestly, I think more men today need to wear it. It is such powerful, manly. Like when I think of a man, I'm thinking about Drakkar Noir, and that's probably just because when you're little, your idea of what man is your dad. And so, yeah, waiting up on the top of the stairs and hearing the garage door open, and then the smell of Drakkar Noir is just like so powerful. I love this perfume. I need to get a bottle just to have and smell every once in a while, but that's number 2. So this next perfume, it was recommended to me by a follower. So whoever you are, thank you. I don't remember specifically, but you were like, you need to smell it. And I was like, okay. But this is Freckled and Beautiful by What We Do in Secret, formerly known as Lab on Fire. Oh my God. This smells like summer swim team. This smells exactly like being at the pool in the mornings in June I have to get up at like 6 and go to the pool. Those early summer mornings when the doves are cooing. It's crisp, it's fresh, it's not too hot yet, but it's not cold. The trees are so green, it's so sunny. Going to the pool, something about the smell of chlorine on skin, that is what this smells like to me. And it has a skin accord in here. I think that's what I'm getting. It smells like swim team in the summer. It smells like going to a pool in the summer when I was young. Youth. It's very youthful and innocent. This is such an innocent perfume. It's milky. It's got a biscuit note, so it's a little flowery, not the right word for it. Dry, a little, it's different because there's heliotrope at the base. So with the biscuit, it kind of wants to go almondy, but it doesn't ever get there. But it's that kind of vibe. Almost salicite, which is a general bright lemony molecule. Honeysuckle, neroli, orange blossom, sea salt. Okay, sea salt. That's important because I think with the skin accord, vanilla and sandalwood at the base. Oh my God, I smelled this and I was like, holy shit. I'm 12 years old. My mom is putting me in the back of the Toyota Sienna and I'm going to Sunset Pool in Longmont, Colorado for her swim team. Oh my gosh, it transports me and it moved me so much. I was like, oh my God, that time, that innocence, being, 12 and team sport that you're not good at. I was so fat growing up. So my mom, God bless her, tried to get me in all these activities. I hated them. I was a little artsy. I wanted to be in theater and dance. I didn't want to do sports, but I had to go. Oh God, it just smells like innocence. Fun. The world is ahead of you, but you're stuck in just this moment. I love this perfume. I have to have a full bottle. I have to. It's just so nostalgic to me. It's Freckled and Beautiful is a perfect name. It's like those freckles you get in the summer when you're a kid and your hair turns blonde because you're just outside all the time. Oh, so good. So good. Wow. I sold my bottle of this because the scent memory associated with this is so severe. It almost gives me anxiety to smell Rose 31 by Labo now. I wore the shit out of this when I lived in New York right after grad school. Went to grad school, immediately moved to New York. First, big girl job because I went from college, grad school. So I'm living in the city. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay. I'm young. I'm stressed out, undiagnosed ADHD, overwhelmed all the time, overstimulated, commuting from Brooklyn all the way to Lower Manhattan. The anxiety of that time. And I loved Rose 31. Something about the cumin, the woody, the oud. I didn't even realize at the time when I was wearing it that there was oud in there, but I'm a little like, okay, you got good taste, girl. Kind of smelled like a little like BO, and I loved that. I was very Brooklyn. I thought I was so cool. I had these curly bangs, this crazy hipster haircut, curly bangs that look like a curly helmet. I'll insert photo here. Crazy. She smelled like Rose 31. Okay. And just the memory of this perfume is so deeply ingrained in the anxiety of that time of trying to figure your life out, not making nearly enough money to afford living in the city, running around, never having a moment, and just go, and fighting, clawing your way to be successful. Crazy. That was crazy. So I quite literally will probably never wear this perfume again. I smell it on someone else and my heart starts racing. I'm like, I can never wear this perfume. And you know what? That's why it's important to not just wear one perfume, because had I had different perfumes, I might not associate that time so severely. But I only wore Rose 31. I only had the little tiny, I think it was the little tiniest ones that you could get. I had a gift card to Nordstrom, and so that's all I could afford. That's all I wore. And had I had a few different ones, maybe I wouldn't have associated Rose 31 so severely at that time, but it's just like done. I left New York and I never wore it again. And it's a shame because it's a really cool spicy rose, but I've moved on to Rose of No Man's Land and that feels better. So Rose 31, not the good kind of cry. Last but not least, this perfume makes me feel so emotional. Lo Papier. Diptyque has a way of just really making me emotional, okay, with their scents. This perfume smells like a mother's love. This smells like being bathed and given a big warm towel and just cuddling with a mother figure before bed. It smells like that craving sometimes you have as an adult to just be cared for. And you don't get that because you're the adult and you only get it sometimes from your partner and you have to self-soothe now. This feels like you're a baby being soothed by a loving adult. That really is what this smells like. And that, I think, is why I'm so addicted to wearing this to bed, because it makes me feel literally like I'm being rocked to sleep or something. It is so comforting. It's just mimosa, wood, musk, rice. It's just such a beautiful, comforting perfume. And just they captured just that loving, caring feeling. I can't explain it. It's crazy. When I'm emotionally riled and I need to be settled down, I reach for this all the time. Very bad week, and I wore this on Friday, and it really made me feel so much better and calmed me down. And it's just crazy how a perfume can do that. So I highly recommend this perfume if you feel like you need to be cared for. So sorry if that was a lot of oversharing on my part, but there are just some perfumes that just really affect you. And these perfumes affect me. And so I just wanted to share and talk about them. Let me know what those perfumes are for you, if you're open to sharing perfumes that just have deep memory and feeling attached to them. I think that's so cool. And I'd love to know if you're open to sharing. So let me know down below. And yeah, thank you for watching. I'll see you in my next one. Bye.